What's up, vinyl community? It's me, Ryan, back with essentially, I guess, my first technical video. If you don't count the introduction one, this is my first vinyl video to feature me talking about records, and also my first tag/challenge video. I said in my introduction to the vinyl community that I wanted to come back to doing videos like these because I haven't done, back whenever had a channel like 5 years ago, I used to do stuff like that, but haven't done it since, and I've kind of missed it. And now I'm doing my first one. It's the Black Album Covers Challenge. I first saw this challenge yesterday when Mr. Hoffamy, he posted his video, his first video. He posted a second one earlier today. I thought it sounded like a cool challenge, but I gotta give credit where credit is due to the creator of the challenge, the Vinyl Guru, which, by the way, Vinyl Guru, if you're watching this, which you probably aren't, but if you are, hi. I love that you put Angel Olsen's Strange Cacti in your video. I'm a massive Angel Olsen fan, and to see that there's a fellow Angel Olsen fan in the vinyl community just warms my heart. And whenever I saw you put her record in your channel, or not in your channel, in your video, it made an instant fan out of me. So I enjoy that there's a fellow fan of her in the VC. But anyways, yeah, pretty much the challenge is find a record cover where the color of it is pretty much predominantly black. I remember in the first Vinyl Guru video, she said that it has to be 90% black, but then she made it easier in the second video, luckily, because I mean, a lot of these, they're predominantly black covers. Some of them are kind of cheating, I guess, because although it's mostly black, kind of the background is, the forefronts of some of them aren't necessarily black of them, so I may be cheating on a few. I hope not. We'll see. But anyways, let's start off with the first record for this challenge. Now, it's by a band called AC/DC. Some of you may have heard of them probably. And now, whenever we're doing a video about all black album covers and we're talking about AC/DC, can you guess which album I'm going to be showing? That's right, Powerage. Now, I know this one's probably not as black as a lot of the covers should be, but like I said, I may be cheating technically on some of them. But this one's mostly black, and I know this is the full-on black album cover, or the black cover that we think of whenever we think of AC/DC, right? Anyways, we got another AC/DC album called Back in Black. I mean, I kind of thought this may fit with the black album covers theme. Not 100% sure. I'm sometimes maybe even wondering if I should just put this back and restart the video. I don't know, I'll think about it. Anyways, now we got a Beach Boys record. We got the Beach Boys Concert. Now we've got a band that I love, Big Star's #1 record, Black Sabbath, Master of Reality, classic record. We got the debut from Blondie, self-titled record. The final album by the legendary David Bowie, Black Star, which has one of the best, if not the best, vinyl presentations, in my opinion. It's well worth the $30. And not only do you get a cool gloss finish with the record showing through the front cover, but you also get a really nice Black Star booklet, and it definitely makes the $30 a well worthy investment. Next up, we've got Dead or Alive, Youthquake. This has their big hit that we all know them for, You Spin Me Round Like a Record. Now we've got Billie Eilish's, her debut record from last year, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Fleetwood Mac's Mirage. This may be my favorite Fleetwood Mac record, tied with Rumors, both great records. Next, we got an album from one of my favorite guitar players and a big influence on my guitar playing as well, Peter Frampton. There's a lot of glare coming from my computer onto these records, sorry about that. Hope it's not taking up too much of the album space or being distracting from it. Now we got Andy Gibbs' final record, After Dark. And speaking of Peter Frampton, Humble Pie, rocking the Fillmore. next up we got an album that's definitely in my top 5 favorite albums of all time, and definitely my top 5 of my favorite records in my collection. Joy Division's Unknown Pleasures. And then now we got another album that's very popular in the vinyl community by another band that's also super popular in the VC. Kiss, their debut record. Classic album. Now we've got the debut as well from the legendary Lord, Pure Heroin. And we've also got another rock legend, Stevie Nicks' Belladonna. Now we've got a 12-inch single, 9 Inch Nails, Head Like a Hole. Another album that some of you guys may have heard of, it's somewhat popular, Dark Side of the Moon. And now an album from one of my favorite bands of all time, The Police, Ghost in the Machine. And now something to know about me is that my favorite artist of all time is Prince, and so I wanted to include an album of his in here. And now, even though it's a Black Album Cover Challenge, I'm not doing the Black Album because I don't have that record. Original pressings right now on Discogs is like one copy for $38,000, which I don't have that much money, unfortunately. If I did, I'd buy that record in a second. And I haven't been. I would kind of like to get a bootleg if I can, a decent bootleg, but I can't find any on Discogs or at any record stores as well. But I did manage to put a Prince album on here. We got his debut, For You. That rhymed. Next up, we got a couple by Queen. First off is my favorite Queen record, Queen 2, as well as A Day at the Races, showing the gatefolds on some of these. And now we got my favorite record from Lou Reed, The Blue Mask. And now we got a soundtrack album. We got the soundtrack to the original Star Wars, now known as A New Hope. Good soundtrack. Now we got Steely Dan's Asia, I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm not a massive Steely Dan expert. I got my favorite record from Talking Heads, Fear of Music. Some Van Halen's OU812. A couple of Velvet Underground records. First up, White Light, White Heat. Self-titled from 1969. And finally, the last record I'm going to show is Band on the Run by Paul McCartney and Wings. And yeah, that is my submission. I think I got some good picks, and I had a lot of fun going through my collection and grabbing them. I hope to find more challenges like this in the future. It was a nice, easy one, but also just, I don't know, it makes you dig through your collection and find some records that also at the same time, it's like, I haven't listened to that in a while. Maybe I should listen to it again. But anyways, I enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I don't know if I said that already. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone.